Have you ever wondered, is there a better option than moving into a nursing home when old age comes knocking? Many people still believe that when health begins to deteriorate, the only choice is to move to a care facility, a place where time seems no longer your own. But that is not entirely true. In reality, there are many more humane options that provide greater freedom, comfort, and especially the ability to control your own life. In this video, we will explore 5 alternatives to nursing homes, paths that can help you or your elderly loved ones continue to live independently, receiving proper care without sacrificing quality of life. Whether you are planning for yourself or thinking about your parents or grandparents, these solutions are worth considering. Some options may surprise you, as they are not only practical but also highly meaningful for modern living. From living in a familiar home with a bit of support to immersing oneself in a vibrant community with like-minded people, there are many ways to live healthily, happily, and true to your values in your golden years. And you know, if this is your first time visiting the Living Well After 60 channel, please hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you won't miss any videos about health, life, and smart choices for old age. And if you're already part of this community, welcome back, and don't forget to leave a comment below sharing whether you are looking for solutions for yourself or for a loved one. We always read every single line of your sharing. Stay tuned until the end of the video because we not only present options but also help you understand important factors to consider when choosing the right path, so that you or your loved ones can enter the later years of life with autonomy, dignity, and complete happiness. Now, let's start with the first option, a loving and close choice, living in your own home with dedicated support from home care services. The first solution, also one of the most popular choices, is living at home with in-home care support, also known as aging in place. This is not only a practical solution, but also a way for you to continue maintaining your familiar life in the space filled with your memories. Imagine this. Every morning you wake up, you are still in your beloved room. The kitchen, the window frame, your favorite chair where you often read books, everything is still there. You don't have to learn to adapt to a strange place, and you are not bound by someone else's rigid schedule. Everything goes on the way you want. That is the greatest value of aging in place, keeping the autonomy and comfort in the living environment you've cherished for years. Of course, to live at home as you age, you will need the right support. But the good news is that these days, it's easier than ever. You can hire in-home care services, from daily living assistance such as cooking, cleaning, help with bathing, and medication management, to nurses or doctors who come to visit. Many people also choose to combine care from children, relatives, and smart devices like emergency call buttons, motion sensors, or voice assistants to enhance safety. If you are concerned about mobility or daily living risks, adjusting the home is absolutely possible. A few simple renovations, such as installing grab bars in the bathroom, widening doorways for wheelchairs, or adding stair lifts, can help you continue living safely without leaving your beloved home. The most valuable thing here is not just convenience, but the feeling of living in tune with your own pace. You are not bound by a fixed schedule. You can have coffee whenever you want, listen to music when you like, and receive loved ones for visits whenever you wish. That is a unique and very important form of freedom as you enter the stage of old age. However, this solution is not for everyone. If you live alone and have many daily medical care needs, then you may need to consider a more intensive option. But for many people, especially those who are still relatively active, staying at home with a suitable support system is the ideal way to maintain independence and dignity. What do you think? Have you or your loved ones ever considered living at home instead of moving into a nursing home? If so, please share your thoughts in the comments, as you may inspire someone who is facing this choice. Now, let's explore another option that is just as worth considering, a place where life is still full of connection and freedom. Independent living communities dedicated to older adults. The second solution is for those who do not need daily medical support but still wish for a tidy, convenient lifestyle with a close-knit community. This is living in independent living communities for seniors. This model is ideal for those who want to lighten the burden of home management while still retaining freedom and privacy in daily life. In these communities, you can choose to live in a private apartment, a small house, or even a charming cottage in a quiet setting, where everything is designed specifically to meet the needs of older adults. You do not have to worry about plumbing repairs, changing light bulbs, or shoveling snow every winter. All the responsibilities that once occupied your mind are now replaced by a gentle living environment with comprehensive support services. One of the biggest advantages of this model is the sense of community. At any age, people need connection, and independent living communities understand this well. Here, you can easily find new friends through communal meals, painting classes, book clubs, or regular outings that are organized. This connection not only brings joy but also helps to reduce feelings of loneliness, a common but often overlooked issue among the elderly. In addition to a rich social life, these communities also offer maximum convenience. Many places have available services such as meal plans, laundry, transportation to hospitals, and even fitness centers or light healthcare programs. You will feel that you are still in control of your life, still able to plan your days, but without the burden of trivial details that previously drained your energy. Importantly, this is not a nursing home. There are no medical staff controlling your activities, no fixed schedules that you are forced to follow. You live in your own space, your own way, and when you need help, you only have to ask. This freedom, combined with a friendly environment, creates an extremely appealing living model for those who want to enjoy their golden years dynamically, gently, and with quality. Imagine waking up each day, stepping out of your small apartment, and encountering familiar faces, sharing breakfast, doing yoga, playing chess, or simply sitting and chatting about life. You have privacy when you need it, and community when you want it. That is the balance that many seek as they enter this stage of life. If you are following along and feel this option is suitable for you or a loved one, please leave a comment with the number 2 to let me know you are still with this video. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so, because here, we always bring fresh and positive perspectives on how to live healthily and happily after 60. Next, let's explore a familiar solution that is increasingly regaining popularity: multi-generational living under one roof. The third solution is a choice that is both familiar and traditional: living with multiple generations under one roof, also known as multi-generational living. This has been a popular model for many centuries where elderly parents live with their grandchildren, not only to receive care but also to continue being an important part of family life. Today, as many people seek alternatives to nursing homes, this trend is making a strong comeback. Living with grandchildren is not simply about having someone nearby when help is needed. It is the connection every day, from cozy dinners to morning chats, watching the news, or telling the little ones old stories. The feeling of being present, being heard, and participating in the family's shared life creates a spiritual value greater than any care therapy can provide. Meanwhile, for grandchildren, the presence of grandparents also brings warmth, life experience, and invaluable lessons that no book can teach. Economically, this is also a wise solution. Instead of paying thousands of dollars each month for a nursing home, families can share living expenses, invest in renovating the living space accordingly, such as adding separate rooms, building a small house in the yard, or designing a distinct living area within the home. With a much lower cost, the elderly can live in a loving environment and be cared for without feeling like a burden. Of course, living together is not without its challenges. Every family has its habits, rhythms, and personalities. Transitioning to a multi-generational home requires understanding, sharing, and most importantly, establishing healthy boundaries. Who does what, who cares for whom, and private rest times, all should be clearly defined to avoid unnecessary conflicts. When there is mutual respect and a willingness to adapt, this model is not only sustainable but also brings satisfaction to all generations. Another valuable point of multi-generational living is the sense of familiarity. There is no need to get used to a new place, no facing the feeling of loneliness as in a strange facility. You live alongside relatives, in a family atmosphere, where everyone knows who you are, understands what you like, and always cares for you in the most natural way. This is something that cannot be replaced by any professional service. Imagine a normal morning where you wake up in your room, hear the laughter of a little one next door, the delicious smell of toasted bread from the kitchen, and the familiar calls of mom and grandma echoing. It is not just life. It is family, connection, and simple joy that is the fullest in old age. If you find that image familiar or something to look forward to, let me know by leaving a comment with the number 3 below. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, click the subscribe button today, so you won't miss any inspiring content like this. In the next part, I will introduce another interesting option: living with friends or like-minded people in a shared model, cost-effective, bonding, and full of flexibility. The fourth solution for those who do not want to live alone but also do not feel suitable for concentrated care facilities is the co-housing or shared living model. This option is becoming increasingly popular, especially among elderly individuals seeking companionship, sharing living expenses, and maintaining an independent lifestyle. Instead of living in isolation in a large house or moving to an unfamiliar place, you can choose to live with friends, relatives, or those in similar circumstances in a shared space while still ensuring necessary privacy. The most appealing aspect of this model is the sense of having someone beside you every day. As people age, many find their social relationships dwindling, especially after retirement or the loss of a partner. Shared living helps recreate that sense of connection, a place where you do not have to eat alone, where you can chat, share little joys, or simply watch a movie together, brewing a pot of tea in the evening. These seemingly small things hold significant power in maintaining a positive spirit, reducing stress, and prolonging life. Not only does shared living offer mental benefits, but it is also an effective way to save financially. Housing costs, utilities, food, cleaning services, and even light healthcare expenses all can be shared, helping you stretch your retirement budget while maintaining your quality of life. Many people even participate in programs connecting the elderly to find compatible roommates in lifestyle and interests, thereby creating a harmonious, friendly living environment like a small family. This model is also very flexible. You can live with a lifelong friend, a group of friends with shared interests, or join a co-housing community, where everyone has their own space but shares common areas like kitchens, living rooms, or gardens. Some families even build additional quarters in the backyard for elderly parents to live close to children while preserving privacy. Importantly, in shared living, you are not bound by a fixed schedule or rigid rules. You and your roommate can build a routine that suits both of you. You still have control over your living space, still have the freedom to decide how you want to enjoy each day, but no longer feel loneliness when needing a caring word or a helping hand. Imagine waking up each morning, stepping out of your room, and hearing laughter and conversation echoing in the kitchen. A day begins not with silence, but with a sense of warmth and familiarity. This is not something every care model can offer. In shared living, you do not just have a place to stay. You have a community, companions, and meaningful moments to enjoy your old age fully. If you have followed along and feel this model fits the lifestyle you seek, please comment with the number 4 to let me know you are still with this video. And if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, now is the perfect time, as we always share practical and positive solutions for an active, happy, and choice-filled elderly life. Now, let's explore the final option, a flexible solution combining professional support with independent living spaces, assisted living facilities. The fifth solution is a neutral option, suitable for those who need support in daily activities but still wish to maintain autonomy and privacy. This is the assisted living model, also known as assisted living facilities. Unlike traditional nursing homes that focus on comprehensive medical care, assisted living facilities offer a more flexible lifestyle, where seniors are supported when needed but still retain a sense of independence in their daily lives. Here, you will live in a private or semi-private apartment, which you can decorate according to your preferences and rearrange the space to suit your personal lifestyle. When needed, you can receive assistance with activities such as bathing, dressing, managing medications, meal preparation, or cleaning your room. But most importantly, you are not under constant supervision. You have the right to choose how you want to live, and the support team will adjust to your needs rather than impose upon you. A strong point of assisted living is the combination of care and community. These facilities often have a rich social program, from painting classes, yoga, to movie screenings, birthday celebrations, or themed gatherings. All of this aims to help residents maintain a positive mental life and build new relationships. Meeting, chatting, and bonding with peers not only brings joy but also helps nourish the spirit, reducing the feeling of loneliness often seen in the elderly. In addition, the safety factor is clearly emphasized. Most assisted living facilities have staff available 24/7, alarm systems, and emergency call buttons in bathrooms, hallways, and bedrooms. This provides peace of mind for you and your loved ones, especially in situations requiring quick response, such as falls or unexpected health complications. Although they do not provide specialized medical care like nursing homes, these facilities are capable of handling common situations while coordinating with medical services when necessary. The biggest difference between assisted living and nursing homes lies in the fact that in assisted living, you are still in control of your life. You can choose your meal times, sleep times, apartment arrangements, and even your personal daily schedule. You are not bound by strict communal regulations, but can live in the way that feels most comfortable to you, with a support network always ready nearby when you need it. Imagine a day beginning in your bright, quiet room, with the aroma of breakfast being prepared downstairs. Then there's a light exercise session, a chat with friends in the common room, and the afternoon could feature a craft class or a small music performance right on the premises. This is a lifestyle that provides just enough care and just enough freedom, ideal for those who need light support but do not want to lose control over their lives. If you are looking for a living model that ensures safety without sacrificing independence, assisted living may be a worthwhile option to consider. Please share with me by leaving a comment with the number 5 if you find this option suitable for your situation or that of a loved one. And if you find this information helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to continue joining us on the journey of exploring meaningful, practical, and hopeful living options for old age. In the final part of the video, I will summarize the 5 alternatives to nursing homes that we've just gone through, along with some suggestions to help you choose the right path for yourself. So we have just explored 5 alternative solutions to nursing homes together. Each option has its own unique flavor, a different approach, but all aim toward the same goal: to help you or your loved ones live your golden years actively, safely, and fully. Now, you can look back and ask yourself, what is the most suitable choice for your circumstances, needs, and values in life? You may feel a sense of belonging to the familiar home, where each brick is tied to memories, and you just need a little support to continue living comfortably. That is the beauty of aging in place, living at home with professional assistance. Or perhaps you are looking for a neat environment, free from the worries of home maintenance, yet still have friends, activities, and a cheerful atmosphere. That is the appeal of independent living communities. If you desire closeness, warmth, and family meals filled with laughter, then multi-generational living with children and grandchildren across generations, could be the ideal choice. Meanwhile, if you prefer to live with peers, sharing space, costs, and everyday stories, the co-housing or shared living model offers connection and flexibility that no other place can provide. Finally, if you need gentle daily support but still want to maintain autonomy, privacy, and a friendly community, then assisted living is the perfect balance. It is important to understand that there is no absolute right or wrong choice. Everyone has their own circumstances, needs, and definitions of a happy life. What you need is the initiative to learn, discuss with your family, and listen to yourself to make the best decision. I hope today's video has opened new perspectives for you, provided useful information, and helped you feel that there are more than one path as you step into old age. If there is something that made you think after watching, please share it with me in the comments. What did you learn from this video? And what direction do you think you or your loved ones would choose? Your sharing is not only motivation for me but can also inspire others who are looking for the same answers as you. If you find this content valuable, please subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next videos. We are always here, accompanying you to explore better, more humane, and more meaningful living solutions at every age. Thank you for taking the time to watch. See you in the upcoming videos with many stories, knowledge, and inspiration for the journey of living healthily, freely, and happily after 60.